Hey, hey, good morning, guys. Well, almost good day. Probably afternoon for most of you, but hey, we're here. We're ready for another set of the first qualifier. Today is going to be just slightly busier than yesterday. We have two sets. One starting in 30 minutes, 25 technically, and another one later on tonight that we're gonna have Unimaro Barbetacos versus CL at 6:30 EDT. That should be 10:30 GMT. So yep, or UTC. I don't know which one you guys prefer. Hey Pedro, hola. Hey Supplies, how's it going? Kyo, Make a House, Shinoxia, how are you guys doing? No way! Did you actually manage to get rigged? Man, I never I never played in those games. I never were able to. I woke up, I saw the notification and had a wonderful morning. Hey Esmil, how's it going? Yeah, so for the ones of you that missed yesterday night's set, um I'm going to put it on YouTube, but it's going to take a bit of a work because of course Capture H crashed. So when it crashed, now basically I can't just like cut the VOD from Twitch and export it directly to YouTube. I actually have to download two different VODs and put them together. So it's going to take a while. Like I think they downloaded last night, but I went to bed. I was quite tired. And I woke up late this morning. Didn't even like on top of waking up late, I was just chilling in bed. I started to watch or like to listen rather some like analysis of a true crime documentary and I fell back asleep. Yo, what's up, Dizzle? I wanted to VIP Dizzle yesterday and my stream crashed. So we're gonna blame that on him, but today is fine. Today we're friends again with Dizzle. And he's a VIP now. Stream got too excited. Yeah, everyone got too excited. Oh, thank you. No, no, no. Thank you. Thank you. Not only for all the support and gifted subs and everything, but also for always nice vibes, and just being a nice person. Turns out that can take you a long way. Always nice vibes, nice words, nice mood in general. But oh, I feel like it's too warm in here. I need to bump up the AC a tiny bit. I'll be right back. Hey, Shinoxia, thank you so much for your prime. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Be right back. Oh, that needs to be reset as well. Sorry. Danny, do you drink coffee? I used to, but I did quit. I had a couple of coffees in Brazil because they were necessary. I'm trying to stay on green tea and black tea in the morning. They have a tiny bit of caffeine, obviously not nearly as much as coffee. They're healthier. And they don't agitate me as much. Like, I don't have anything against coffee. I used to be a heavy coffee drinker, but it agitates me a lot. And I'm someone that deals with anxiety anyway on a daily basis. And that would just cause me more anxiety and make me more agitated overall. Hey, Mandingalingo. Hey, Rizzo. Hey, DT. Cheney. Bottom row is bands. Yeah, so... Oh, Le Bon Gris. Hello, hello. If you squint your eyes a tiny bit, you will notice that there are red boxes and gold boxes. The gold boxes are picks, the red boxes are bands. Tres Leches, Cape of Storms, Enemy Archipelago, and Crescent are bands for Team Nocturna, B. Migration, Nomad, Menindi, Fortify Clearing are bands for Team SalzZ. Fortress and Team Acropolis are admin bands, which leaves Frontline to be the admin pick. Frontline is going to be game number 1 map, and I'm quite excited because Frontline usually has all of this crazy games. Yo, what's up, Chupta? What's up, Chupta? How you doing? Grand Barra and Arabia picks for SalzZ. Very open, very aggressive maps. Whereas for Nocturna B, we have Arena and Black Forest. So as close as possible. Yo, Jinx! Welcome back. Hi, what is this tournament? Welcome back. This tournament is an S tier 3 versus 3 team games tournament. $75,000 prize pool from Microsoft. Hosted by yours truly, Daniela, along with Sieste and Arbase. Sieste and Arbase are the admins for this tournament as well. And yeah, that's about it. It's going to be, these are the qualifiers. We're going to have 21 total teams making it. There's going to be 9 in Division 1. There's going to be 12 in Division 2. It's gonna be some sort of like a round robin. Everyone plays everyone. And then we have the playoffs. In the first division, the 2 best teams will face each other in the grand final. Grand final is going to be at a LAN event. So we won't be seeing the grand final of this tournament in September when it technically ends. We're going to see the grand final in November during Garrison 2026 in front of a larger audience. So it's the first LAN team game event that is going to happen in the DE era. And the team that plays GOTS will win. Who's going to play GOTS? Are they banned? Nope. What am I very upset about? Hey, Arbase. What am I very, very, very upset about is I see a tiny little pop-up that's saying your device needs to restart to install updates. Usually when that button pops up, makes my Captrage crash faster. Hopefully not gonna be the case today. Hopefully. Surely we can restart it tonight. Arvilla 1898, thank you for the follow. No crash. Yesterday all it crashed was my soul. My god, yesterday was brutal, man. Anyway, guys, draft is still going to take a while. In the meantime, we can check brackets and the schedule. Don't forget, league website. You have home description of the tournament with all the useful links here. Probably registration can fly here. Registration can fly out because registration is closed. You guys can find here the handbook, the Discord, the Twitch, all the info, even the trailer of the tournament. That's on my YouTube. If you're stumbling upon my YouTube, don't forget to leave a subscribe. It's free and it helps my channel grow a lot. Then you have the teams. You can zoom in on the map, or you can zoom in on the map to see where they're located, or you can just scroll down and you're gonna see all teams with their roster, their team managers and their players. And then you have the brackets. The brackets after the seeding, brackets for the first qualifier only. Brackets for the second qualifier is to be determined because people that are going to make the final round in bracket 1 will secure a really nice seeding in qualifier 2. So that's to be determined for the later weeks. For now, we're at round 1. We just started yesterday. We had the first match. Guys, I really recommend to go back and watch that match. It was CNZS2 versus Club Olimpo Sports. Either in my VODs on Twitch, either in the VODs on YouTube, or just wait maybe until tomorrow. I'm really hoping that tomorrow that's gonna be posted as a video, full, without cutting, without everything. So Microsoft hired you to cast the tournament, or are you doing it on your own? I am the official caster and the host, one of the hosts of the tournament. Hired, yes. Hired kind of feels like there's money involved, and for me, there isn't. But hopefully the tournament will pay itself and exposure. Hopefully I'm gonna get some, I don't know, some new people coming to my channel. Like, everyone has to say, yo, this tournament is hosted by Daniela, Arbes and Sieste, and people might be like, I wonder who Daniela, Arbes and Sieste are. Let me check. Oh, look, Daniela is a full-time caster. Let me give her a follow. Feels like that. Feels like that would be a pretty good way to start. Yo, Dizzle, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. Higher feels like full-time pay. Yeah. Yay, David. They have DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, that's what I'm working with. Yeah, it literally takes 10 clicks, but for Rage Forest, I had to Google a lot to see what those 10 clicks are. That's my main issue. It's not that I don't want to do it, is that I don't know how to do it, and I have to, learn, and that's fine. But when you're on a timer, it can be a bit annoying. But yeah, the DaVinci Resolve is what I'm using. Thiago King, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. They're still drafting for team games. This can take a while. In the meantime, yo, Flip Mode, thank you. Thank you. Super excited about the tournament. Thanks for putting it together. Thanks for being here. I'm happy that you're excited. Why is my daily goal not updating? I got 5 gifted subs. Shinoxia sub Bruta Prime. What's going on? Hi. Okay, so it counted the gifted subs, but not Shinoxia's Prime. That's just rude. That's just straight up rude. But okay. So I was talking about the map draft earlier on. We kind of see a pattern here. we kind of see open aggressive maps, Arabia Grambara, versus close maps, Arena Black Forest. So now we talked about this a lot of times with other casters too. When it's like my home maps versus your home maps, it comes down to, admin map, game number 1 map, which is frontline, which in my opinion that tends to be, well, that belongs to the chaos, but chaos feels like more open, right? So I would think that that's a tiny bit on a more open side. um I have a very big issue right now with these not being aligned. I'm so sorry. So the fact that there are 3 maps remaining and 2 of them will be admin banned, and then the game number 1 is going to be a random pick, matters quite a lot. I'll tell you. They're almost finished with the... They're almost finished with the draft. We can talk a bit about it as well. It's like I have to... Wait. I'm sorry, guys. It's just my OCD kicking in here. I'm sorry, I'm supplies. All right. But I feel like now... And it feels like it needs to be a tiny bit smaller. Just as big, not really wants the admin favor. Funny you say that, Arbase. Funny you say that about Nock. Yo, Farland Mitch! 39 months! Thank you! Haha. Hey! How's it going? I'm so sorry about this, but I have to fix my OCD before it gets out of hand. Wait, since I am here, could I actually do this? Yeah. Haha. Onimar has 3 teams. That's wild. Lol. Yeah, that had its own little drama llama. Because initially they weren't allowed, right? They only were allowed with 2. And then they kind of pushed back. And we said, okay, homies. You do you. Okay. Finally, my overlay is ready to go. I like the team device. I think divides. I feel like it could have been slightly better. I mean, I don't mind their team divides, but trying too hard for one power team doesn't always work unless it's super clear. Yeah, but that's what I feel like they did. I feel like the Vanguard or the Capybaras. Wait, let me go back. Teams. I feel like one of those is too strong. No? Yeah, the Capybaras. And again, like it's Jordan, Andy, Doubt, like that's pretty good as well. But I feel like their powerhouses in the Capybaras. Team SalzZ. It's SalzZ, but my font is always a bit funky, you know? I'm still not a fan of the font. That's okay, Kayoma. I'm not a fan of a lot of things. I'm sure it's a little better, but it didn't grab Doubt or Jordan off the bench. Yeah, agree. How dare you read that? It was an inner thought. I can read your thoughts. Frontline. If I would be to guess. Wait, did we have Gods picked? Because like Gods are amazing for frontline. Or something like Inca. Inca Gods. Look, SalzZ picked Gods. I think we're gonna see Inca versus Gods on the flank and just like die. Make it messy. You know. Their pockets could be some good Cav Civ. Maybe something like Frank's, maybe something like Khmer, maybe a good Archer Civ. Could see Shu being played there. Or Ethiopians, why not? Because Ethiopians are banned, that's why not. Okay. How about Muisca? Where are we playing Muisca? On flank, on arena? Could be. Just want to point out that this is already the second team that's drafted on time, that's here on time, ready to start the game. It's 11:30, exactly when the set was scheduled to start. And I see 5 players in the lobby. Hey, Jainosh. Protein save potential bastard. Thank you, Dizzle. Thank you for the hype train and all the support. These teams don't want to build any docks anyway. True. You can see also by the map bans and by the Civ bans. So all the ban civs cannot be picked, cannot be used on either side team. Correct. They are global bans. Same for the maps. Same for the maps. Let me just keep an eye on things. Let me keep an eye on my YouTube stream. That's up and running. Good. Good. Okay, everything should be good to go. Is that global ban different from the 1v1 bans from Olo and Brazil Dynasty? Those were global bans too. No one could use them. No one... because there are like certain... Like, okay, not in S tier tournaments, but there are certain smaller tournaments. They make, you know, things funkier a bit. They introduce snipes, for instance. Someone picks a civ, but then the opponent bans it from you, so you still can't use it. There are reverse picks that you pick for your opponent. It can do a lot of things with the drafts. You can make it spicy. So when I'm saying global ban, no one can use it. Not in 1v1s, nor in the team games either. Reverse pick is fun. I want that back. Yeah. There's like both trying their best to give their opponent the worst civ. Yeah, general safe to assume bans are global for attorneys, correct. All the new civs got picked. 2 teams of nerds. True, I see Tupi, Muisca, Mapuche. Where's Mapuche? Oh, Kels Gujara. Our base must be very happy. Mapuche is on Team Nocturna. Okay, Gods, Schumegers. Guys, I mean, I don't know. But like predicting civs is my thing, you know? Copium. That's going to be the civs from Team SalzZ, Gots, Shu, and Magyars. Gots probably going to be on the flank position. Yes. Let me just open Capture Age while we're waiting. 1 minute left. Immediate behind them is Shu. Again, makes a whole lot of sense. And then back in the pocket are the Magyars. Probably just going FC Knights. So Gods are probably going to try to make this as lamey, as messy as possible. Shu, fast feudal with archers, and then Franks will try to probably go FC. Their opponents, Nocturna, are going to go for Muisca on the flank. Behind him is going to be Mr. Dobson with Franks, and behind him is going to be Wayne Dinchester with Mapuche. Okay, I see a very clear pattern here as well. Muisca probably going to go either archers or champies. They have extra melee armor on them as well. So that would make a lot of sense. Fast feudal from Franks from the pocket position. And then just fast castle from the pocket's pocket. From Mapuche, sorry. So guys, we're talking about the new civs. 2 of them are being played right in this game. In the same team. Waiting for the game to start. In the game, I just want to set up the team names. That being said, welcome guys. We are in the second set of the round 1 of the first qualifier. Welcome. We have Dark on the flank playing as the Gods, like I was saying in the waiting lobby. He's going to face Nerf Kex playing as Muisca. Very close to each other. Resources forward, you know, all of it frontline style. I don't even know whose stones are this. Like, so both of these stones are Dark stones forward. He needs to scout that, recognize, and adjust his game. Because, like, if he loses this position, nah, no stone for you. tiny bit of a better situation for Nerfcax, but Nerfcax has both goals forward. And yeah, I mean, Dark has one tiny bit hidden here, protected. Trying to see where they pinging here. Anyway, probably just the walls. Their pockets, again, like I was saying, is going to be Mr. Dobson playing as Franks, so cavalry in feudal age from him, versus Classic Pro playing as the Shu, probably archers after a fast feudal for him as well. Winchester is going to play Mapuche, and antagonist is going to play Magyars, both in the pocket, how I like to call it, the safest position on this map behind all the other opponents. So yeah, basically it's going to be either harass, laming, dark age action for the flanks, fast feudal from the pockets, and from the furthest pockets is going to be fast castle. Could be Bola Riders from Winchester. Could be a castle. I see a settlement right next to the stone as well. Could be castle and Konas. I wouldn't be too surprised to see that. But from antagonist, it's just going to be scouts into knights, but it's going to be scouts in the feudal age. We're not going to see a fast castle or anything of that sort. Pushing his Sandir. He's one of the first people from his team to actually click up to the next stage. Muisca and Franks are already there. It's going to be archers and scouts from him, most likely. Gods opening with a couple of militias, so their timing is going to be slightly off. We have a Champy here. Champy dying to the militias. Vils just fighting back. Muisca settlements heal eventually your villagers. I think that starts in feudal age. Ah, no. It's actually in dark as well. That's very important in situations like this. See, he was low. He walled himself in. And now he's being healed. But man, that's quite a lot of militias. Won't matter. Won't matter, surely, because Nerfcax technically should have archers in the queue soon. Not without a range. There we go. The thing is, this is a very, very exposed area for a range, and it could be denied. Feels like you would want it in a tiny bit of a safer spot, because all of these militias could just, you know, pivot back here. Range blacksmith wants that fletching as fast as possible. It's going to be scouts from Dobson, and it is going to be FC from Winchester. Sorry. Look at his feudal age. Look at his walls. Yeah, I mean, I read that correctly. Where are the scouts from the Magyars? Coming forward. Again, this villager is not even walled in. It's not... Yeah, that's a Magyar scout. That is going to try to probably deny the blacksmith. There's a Frank scout right there. Frank scout is better, at least until Magyars get bloodlines. Franks do not get access to bloodlines. So after Magyars research that, their scouts in feudal age are going to fall on the back foot a tiny bit. But before bloodlines is researched, Frank scouts are going to be better. Well, I don't know, actually, because quite equal. I forgot that Magyars get the forging for free, so the free attack. I just meant in the sense that Franks would want to go, when fighting against Magyars, would want to go for blacksmith and forging early on. So I think that's exactly what Dobson is going to go for. Especially not seeing too many archers. However, archers are coming forward. I think armor needs to be prioritized, because in fights where you have archers, scouts, or crossbowmen knights, what ends up happening, scouts don't really engage into fights. Scouts just dance in front of the archers, and archers do all the job here. So I think that's going to be the case here as well. That's a lot of future men-at-arms. There's 9 militias from Dark. He's actually going for forging first. That's interesting. He's just trying to basically equalize the upgrades on his scouts. So now technically in a 1v1 fight against the Magyar scouts, they're more powerful. But I feel like you don't actually get to that 1v1 fight with all those archers hovering around. However, armor is coming in as well. Hey, Nighthawk, how's it going? Yeah, like they're just destroying the buildings, destroying all the settlements. Not very great for Red, because Red had his lumber here, he had his berries here, pushed off of golden wood as well. It's difficult. And also, Nerfcax is on 1 range against probably 2 from... yeah. 2 from green. It's a lot of military, but it's okay. Wind Winchester is Castle Age. 1 villager down. How is it going to be able to help all of this? Bolas Riders? Yep. Botkin Arrow coming in. Bolas Riders are amazing against cavalry in general, as they have bonus damage against them, and they actually slow down the unit. So, of course, cavalry is best known for their mobility, and when you're starting to chip at that mobility, if they're not actually getting to hit anything, oh, but they're gonna get it to hit. There's only 2 Bolas Riders here, and a lot of villagers going down. How many villagers did Nerfcax lost? 3 vills here. And his eco is in complete shambles. Hey, Spud. There's just... all players are here, almost. Well, no, all players are here. Period. And this is what we like to see. All... 3v3... big fight in the middle. Nice job. Nice micro from Classic Pro. Those Bolas Riders will try to take out the Magyar Scouts. The Franks one can just chase them away. Okay. Wind Winchester's eco seems pretty good. Starts to... well, it needs a couple of houses, first of all. I would like to see those houses to reinforce the big walls that he created here. I also wouldn't mind to see him with a couple of those on stone eventually, but right now, I understand that's not a priority. Right now, fix your eco, just flood Bolas Riders on the field. Could be a good beginning. I also do think he needs ballistics eventually. It's a nice micro from Classic Pro. Really good. Classic Pro is just here alone against 3 groups of military from all of his opponents. He's like, I don't care. I'm gonna just defend my flag. My flag that is going to Castle Age, by the way. So is antagonist. The Magyar player antagonist invested a lot into scouts. So of course that delayed his uptime quite a lot. For Red, you know, it's a bad day when all players are fighting in your base. Yeah. Definitely don't want to see that happening. He is taking the stone. What did I say about the stones? Forward, can't take them. If you lose control over them, it is what it is. Also, why are we not finishing that blacksmith? Do we have another one? Yeah. Okay, it's just like a temporary wall. Okay. He's taking Classic Pro stone. That's kind of rude, but hey. It's allowed. It's allowed if If he allowed. Oh my god, there's a hole here. Oh no! He went straight for... Again, for poor Dark, who was just mining away his stone. Oh no, that's going to be annoying to deal with. That's gonna be annoying to deal with. Castle's gonna go up. Where are Classic Pro's archers, though? Coming back to deal with all of this. 46 seconds away, though, from the next stage. No botkin arrow on them. No crossbowmen. And they're creating a lot of reaction from everybody. Mr. Dobson is not up yet either, so like his scouts are not upgraded. The Bolas Riders are an issue, but also all those scouts. I was talking about him and Castle Age and the upgrades, but look at him go. No, for real, look at all of his army go before all the upgrades. He has 2 archers to upgrade right now. Oh, that's tragic. Second TC coming up from Winchester. There's a castle in Huskarls. Yeah, but they're gonna be slower in front of the Bolas Riders. Nerfcap's only getting double bit X. I don't know how you guys feel, but I found that you're more prone to forget getting your eco upgrades from the settlement. I don't like that they're all down. And as soon as I'm saying that, I don't know if they're all down or just the Mapuche one. Because Mapuche can create spears and skirms. Another TC going up. That's TC number 3 for antagonist. Huskarl's doing in some work, especially when crossbowmen... Oh, this is open, by the way. There's a hole there. Yeah, that's not a lot of military. Even all those Frank Knights can clean that up. But they're not impatient. They're just massing, which is good. Monastery is on the way as well. Could work against a couple of those pesky Huskarls. I want to see who has ballistics. Oh, Winchester has it. Yo, Toby, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, feels like Nerfkex wants to delete that house. Because this is actually bad for the Knights. They actually took a worse engagement than I expected. Because, like, only 2 Knights were engaging. Husky Pass Cross. Yo, what's up, Matt? That random archers, those balls are still here, doing a lot of damage to Classic Pro's eco. Classic Pro doesn't even have like a too big of a military forward. Where did those even came in from? Here, I guess. Second TC going up from Mr. Dobson. Eco-wise, Team SalzZ is ahead. Not very much ahead, but hey, still ahead. Military, Nocturna B is leading. And, well, this is actually, well, all of these are very good players. The guys from SalzZ are known to be, you know, quite good pro players. Winchester, Mr. Dobson, and Nerfkev are very good players as well. Might not have the experience of the tournament, but I gotta say they're doing very well for their seed, you know, because like speaking of, we're looking at where are we looking at? We're looking at seed 16 for SalzZ and 25 for Nocturna B. another TC going up. That's nice, but how are we dealing with all of this military? Red is here, yellow is here, purple is here. Dark trying to block all of this with a university. That's nice and everything, but that ball of archers will come forward and stop all of this. The ballas are even going to try to go through another house. Okay, switching the target. This is a lot of military. Like, the Magyar knights are trying to go for an engagement. But that's a lot of military. You have the Frank knights as well. Ballas coming back. Dark with 5 Huskarls. It's gonna be cleared up by the Frank knights. Yeah, it feels like SalzZ military is a bit split here. Nerdcax is Baros's first pick for Rage Forest 6, by the way. Oh, true. They do have Black Forest in the queue. In the queue as the home map, I mean. We might see that, which is fantastic. Lot of military from both parties, man. I do feel like those baller riders are getting a lot of value. Crossbowmen trying to get some HP hits. They can only target the knights. The other archers are way too far behind. And they can't get too close because of the Huskarls and the opponent's knight. Man, that fight went way better for SalzZ than I expected. But hey, Nocturna is bringing in reinforcements. Purple has 22 Ballas riders here. They have armor, they have Botkin arrow. Now, of course, there's no stable upgrade for them. No bloodlines, no husbandry. That's why they and the unique unit, the Kona, are very strong in Castle Age. Because like, you can't upgrade them for a whole lot longer. Especially with Mapuche, that Mapuche doesn't even get Bracer. Mapuche just seems like a all over the place civ. All quite random, I would say. Nice micro. Again, great job from Mr. Dobson. Reinforcements coming in at all times. I don't even know how many stables is he producing from. Right now, only 1, but surely he doesn't have only 1 stable. 3 of them, okay. He's been doing a really good job keeping them running. Yo, Hannah, thank you so much for the follow and for the prime. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you, thank you. Dark is going up to Imp. But that's not even going to be the first player going up to Imp. It's kind of impressive, honestly, given how much harassment he got later on. He did a good job defending. Gods don't even have stone walls, and he still managed to get a castle up and force the aggression out of his base. Red is going up to Imp as well, and he's going to actually be the first one that reaches it. Was that the market? I think that was the market that just went down. Has a lot of crossbowmen. It's a really good job that he managed to keep them alive. What is that? Anarchy. Okay, so barracks and more Huskarls. Okay. No, Dark is not going Knights. Dark is going more Huskarls. Supplies. You must be thrilled to see this. Hey everyone, happy to see you guys here and to have you here. I like how patient Nerve Kex is. Arbalester coming in. He forgot about Bracer. I think Bracer is a bigger priority. I don't know if he thinks he got it. He also doesn't have a market to buy the remaining food. That's way more important than Arbalester or Chemistry, which are only giving extra attacks and not extra range. Yo, Viper, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope you had a fantastic stream. Welcome in, guys. I don't know why I didn't get the alert, but I really appreciate the raid. I'm going to talk to you guys a bit what we're doing here. This is the league, a 3v3 team game tournament that qualifier started yesterday. This is the second game of the qualifier. First game of the day, we have Nocturna B and Team SalzZ. Very promising set. At least it's looking like it's going to be a very promising set. Yeah, thank you, Chupta. For more info, check our website or the comments in the chat. I have very helpful mods that are going to help you guys with those. But hey, enjoy the party. Enjoy the party because the party has a lot of elite Huskarls going straight for Mr. Dobson's base, who actually just straight up calls a GG seeing all of that. Everyone calls it. I mean, they're probably expected this entire fight to go a tiny bit more different, to go a tiny bit more in their favor. However, that didn't happen. They ended up losing almost everything, remaining with 56 military on the field compared to 84 from Team SalzZ. Eco, not glorious either. 300 total pop versus 421 for Team SalzZ. Yeah. Pop was dropping, and this is going to be a battle won by Team SalzZ, and this is going to turn into an unstoppable force that's going to go straight for red space, yellows, and eventually get to purple as well. So yeah, game number 1 goes to SalzZ. GG, well played. Hey, Dragos. Hey. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. 79 elite Bolas riders. Wow, Winchester had a mission. Look at that. Look at that KD. He had a mission and he knew what to do with it. Eco-wise, Magyars ended up with the most resources collected. They're quite close. Team SalzZ, of course, with Winchester and Dobbs following closely as well. Nerve Kex went to a tiny bit of a fast imp, I would call it, but yeah. Are team games at this level typically 3v3, or there's also 2v2s? There's 2v2s as well, and there's 4v4s. Yep, that's the maximum amount of players you can have in a team game. 8, that is. They can become quite chaotic quite quick. Anonymous, thank you so much for the 7 gifted subs. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Yo, it's a very good game. I imagine 6 players fighting on one screen makes things a touch easier for you. Yeah, it's a bit... it's a tiny bit better. Team games are brutal to cast. There's just so much info, so much happening everywhere. Let's take a look. Had the civs that were played, let's rule them out a tiny bit. Also, let me say that admin map was won by the host of the draft. So that was front line for you guys. Civs. We've had Magyars winning. Shu winning. And Gots winning. As for Nocturna, we've had Muisca, Mapuche, and Franks. So 3 civs from the middle row. SalzZ went for 2 mid row, 1 top row. Try to balance it out a tiny bit. So apparently the next map is going to be Black Forest. Nope, it's going to be Arena. Sorry. I saw the admins reminding them that Black Forest has to be explored. And for a second, I thought that's what we were going to see, but nope. 44 is too much for me to follow. If I look away for 2 seconds, I'm lost. 2v3 and 2v2 is my favorite. Yeah, a lot of the times 4v4s just turn into 2 separate 2v2s, right? Is he using Black Forest or the Rage Forest script? I think it's a combo of both. I'm not 100% sure. Zetness worked on the maps. I think they took some from 1 second. Okay, 1 second. I was replying to something. I'm not sure if they actually used the Rage for a script, or he just modified the leather one. Is SalzZ the favorite in this set? Yeah. Yeah. They're better seed. They're seed 16, I think. Yeah, 16. And I feel like that's a tiny bit misleading as well. So the seeding usually for team games tournaments is made with a balance between, not even a balance, is mostly their 1v1 seed, and then there's a team game ratio in there as well, but the team game is the ladder one, so the team game ladder is just an absolute mess. But it's not the standard DBF strip. No, that's just awful. That can't be used, basically. Yeah. So a lot of the people have, like, I don't know, were upset with Vitality, for instance, being seed 8. I don't know, homies. For now, there's no better system. We use the system recommended by the Unified Handbook. And for now, really, there isn't a better system to seed the players in a team game. Hey, Curtis Court. It only started yesterday. Wait a second. Give it a bit, but I gotta tell you, there were some hiccups in the last week, and I was feeling quite down. Especially yesterday. Yesterday, before the set, I was like, man, I was way more excited a couple of days ago. But I gotta tell you, I'm hyped as hell. I'm hyped as hell for it. Oh my god, it's Mill. Fake news, it's been flawless. Yup. Stayed, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, guys. The game is about to start. We're going to have Arena, and be prepared for Turks, Burmese, Saracens for Nocturna. While SalzZ is pausing the game. Let's take a look at it. Do we have some bugs or anything? Nope. Hey, Mikiki, 65 gym streak. You're a legend. Hey. Yeah, SalzZ is going for Wu, Wei, and Vietnamese. Oh, missed the chance to be Wu Wei Shu. We should have redone the Wei Wu emote. Welcome, guys. Game number 2. We have Dark as Wu playing in blue, facing Winchester as Burmese. So Wu Burmese could turn into a Clown War, could also turn into a Rambai versus Fire Archers. It depends. I find Dark's base absolutely fantastic. Look, a TC here kind of protects this gold, protects the stone, and you have the main gold in the back and the barracks in the back. It really doesn't get better than this. You have all the space to build in front of your TC. This is literally the dream arena, I feel like. Now, his opponent, forward gold. This one can be a tiny bit more, you know, more protected. You put a TC down there. This, like, I would call this some sort of a side TC. This one is, not TC, sorry, gold. This one is quite forward. Stone in the back is good for Burmese. Barracks in the back, not very relevant. Yeah, just sheep blocking the scout. Love to see it. Thank you guys for the follows. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. Now, their pockets. For SalzZ, we have Wei, which I'm curious about. When I see Wei in the pocket position, I can only think about boom into Tiger Cav or something. Or heavy Haguan cavalry. Usually the pocket just like booms into Paladins or booms into Halb Onager. They of course have neither, but Haguan could be quite a nice option to mix it. Or Tiger Cav. Elite Tiger Cav, why not? The pocket from Mr. Dobson is the Turks. Wow, these civs are kind of... Turks in the pocket position. Okay, Turks usually go on the flank. Either drop a castle, go Janissaries. He could be playing for the long game as well. He could go Imp and heavy Cav Archers and Hussars. Why not? But I feel like... I feel like there's gonna be something going on. Something. The other flanks. Nerdkegs, Saracens, and Classic Pro Vietnamese. Just unique units, probably. Why not? Mr. Dobson could go for a castle drop from the pocket position as well. Look at his base. Stone kinda forward, though. First one to get to the feudal age is actually going to be Antagonist. Antagonist is going to make a barracks, and he's gonna go up with scouts and a blacksmith, most likely. When I'm saying scouts, I mean stable. Do you make scouts now in feudal age for map control? Probably not. Never mind. But I gotta talk here a tiny bit about the Wei and why did the pocket go up so fast. I feel like he wants to pair this uptime with the stable, with a couple of scouts for map presence, but also with early eco upgrades. You guys saw, he got to the feudal age, Horse Collar instantly in the queue, double Bidax instantly in the queue. He gets 2 villagers for free off of that. Putting a mining camp down, gold mining upgrade coming in instantly. A 3rd villager. So Wei do get a free villager for every single eco upgrade that they research. And a scout is in the queue for map control. You have not 1, but 2 feudal age scouts on the field. You clean up the opponent's presence, basically. Mr. Dobson going up to the next stage. A lot of farms, more than 2, with a deer generation. Is this fast imp? No, he went up 26 villagers. This feels like too little to be imp. Maybe he's gonna go barracks, but I don't see the barracks yet. I wanted to say stable blacksmith or something. No, market blacksmith. Nothing on stone. It could be still a fast imp, though. Maybe a super tight fast imp. Hand cannon, bomber cannons, something. Nerf Kex is going to go Mamluks as expected. Unique unit for the Saracens. That's just super good. And seems like Classic Pro He's just gonna live his life, Vietnamese. 1, 2 extra TCs. Now, how is that going to deal with Mamelukes and pressure from Saracens? I don't know, because Saracens have actually a fantastic monk tech tree. Fully upgraded monk tech tree, if I'm not mistaken. Monks. Yep. So, pairing a couple of Mamelukes with some monks. But look at this. When Winchester sees the 3 scouts piling up on him. A 4th scout, is that too many? I don't actually know. We'll see. We'll see. They have to make a couple more scouts on the field because Dark is planning on a castle drop. So when I was talking about the fire archers against Arambai, I was right. We're gonna see that. Dropping a mill on berries. Just for funsies. Push on to get to the Castle Age Classic Pro with Vietnamese 2 extra TCs. Does he have the eco upgrades? Yeah. They don't cost wood with Vietnamese, so you can save all that wood to put extra into farms. Castle versus castle. Okay, I don't think he knew, but this castle, I think, could have been put next to the walls. Dark only has 7 villagers there. If you pull all the boys, that kind of hurts your eco. But you deny that castle. But of course, it's very easy for me to say all of that since I see all the map and I have all the info. Dinchester is just going to put a castle in defense. Probably can wall. I mean, here he doesn't have to wall. This is protected. This is kind of walled with the buildings. Leaving that gold outside. Feels like kind of have to wall in front of this gold. You don't know what's coming. Siege Workshop from Dark. Yeah, okay, you still have the Fire Archers, but Siege Workshop, just a ram does more damage to buildings overall. Bullmeister, thank you so much for the follow. Guys, thank you for being here and staying here. I hope you are enjoying the games. Antagonist putting down a market. He's on the way up to the next stage. He has map presence, sees the castle. Nice save of the scout. Chases the light cavalry from the Turks, but light cavalry is slower than the scouts, actually. And let me see what is Dobson up to. Monastery. Imp! He's going fast imp! So Nerdcax is going to make a couple of Mamelukes. Mamelukes basically kind of shred everything. What is Classic Pro doing with the Vil here? Mamelukes shred all the cavalry, scouts, cavalry, light cavalry that's on the field right now. Giving time for Mr. Dobson to get a Vil forward, a Siege Workshop in his base. And where are the ranges? I want to see 1, 2. Maybe not even 1, 2 ranges. Maybe he doesn't need hand cannons. All he needs is bomber cannons. The siege for the Mamelukes. Oh, Classic Pro is in a bit of a pickle, but he doesn't know yet. He is on stone. Only 200 stone in the bank. Nothing close to a castle in defense. Those fire archers are going to start putting pressure on the castle. Those are going to be quite annoying, but you know what? We can just repair behind that. Here is where I would like to see some rams, but Winchester was prepared in the possible occasion that Dark would have made rams. He was already prepared with a siege workshop and a mangonel behind the castle. A ram by, where are they going? Well, straight to Classic Pro's base. They got the invite. There's the party. Or, actually, are we ignoring Classic Pro and we're going straight for Antagonist? Because Antagonist is preparing 1, 2, 3, 4 TC boom right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy, they're going. Where's she going? She's gonna go put another workshop forward here. Nah, okay. The party is in Classic Pro space. Classic Pro? This Classic Pro sold his stone. No, 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 no. He doesn't know. Oh, he doesn't know. Oh, poor homie. Ah, that's gonna be tough. Uh-oh. Well, sure, we're walling behind. We're putting down our range behind, taking our sweet time. Oh, but here comes the first bomber cannon hit. The second one close by. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I think you even go CA here instead of crossbow. I don't even know. Crossbowman has an extra range. Oh, yoy. That's the crossbowman range. It's going to be alive, but here goes. Here goes the run. Gotta save some villagers. Chambay Raiders coming for the rescue, but are they actually coming for the rescue? Because there's not a whole lot of them, and Mameluks still shred them. Aram by 2. This is a big mess of both those militaries. Like a massive crossbowman. Sure. Oh my god, he's bringing more Aram by. He's gonna probably sandwich all those chambays here. Olá, Diego. Jogou na época do Zone? No. No. I started playing in the D... This is my first game ever played. I started playing AoE during COVID. Oh, wow. Classic Pro just having to fall back, but you're falling behind to where? Just understand Portuguese like that? I used to live in Portugal. Yeah, I speak a bit of Portuguese. I understand it pretty well. Poor Classic Pro. If only. Time to make a lumber camp. Time to make a lumber camp. And doop 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 doop. No way he does that actually, right? At what point do you just start double walling here? And hope for, you know, the secret tunnel. What's happening here, dude? Because Dark is in Dobson's base, and Dobson was just like living the life, making a second 3rd TC. Fire archers are here with ballistics. Does he have Red Cliff tactics? He does. Fire archers now deal fire damage to buildings. Man, just look away from Classic Pro's base. How many languages do you speak? Oh, keep going for the walls. So I speak Romanian and English properly. I understand and speak a tiny bit of Portuguese. I understand and starting to try to speak French. And I understand pretty well Spanish, but that's like I can't speak Spanish. Like I don't have any grammar basis. Bullmeister, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. Thank you. The woodline is a 2-hour project. Hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That castle from Dark has to be here. If it's here, I like it. I also know Junbei Chushi. Exactly. Can we pick a base to focus on? I love that castle. Thank you, Dark. Man, Dark's a homie. He knows. Can we just like pick a base to focus on? Because like there's a lot of things. Like in the meantime, Green has a massive Shambies. Like 23 of them. Those 4 bomber cannons are the reason why Dobson actually went fast imp. 10 kills on them, but 16.7k worth of damage. There's no classic pro base to focus on anymore? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, it's going to be the 2-hour project. Oh, homie's rebooming, man. Nerf Kex. Castle in the middle of the map. Trying to deny this castle that can be achieved. Does Dobson still have that... Wait a minute. Does Dobson still have that forward villager? This is going to be important because Antagonist is going to fully clean up all of this. That's very important. Classic Pro can come back, take control over his farms. Rewall. Nice. I like that. Oh, but here comes Winchester. Coming here to play. Nice. I like the attempt, but... Oh, shoot. No buts. I like the attempt. Rams are gonna slap here. Fire just trying to do their best against their Rambai, but they just eat everything. Man, whenever I try to use a Rambai, they're so crap. Whenever I watch these games, they're always like just eating everything. Like I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like that's really good for Winchester. Dark about to lose his second castle. Is he though? Yeah, he is. Soon. Before Imp as well. Who doesn't have Loom? Antagonist? He's getting Loom. And he's going Imp. And a second castle. I would like to see a Rewall. And I would like to see all of this jamming straight into dark space. Like, why not put some pressure on the homie that made your life miserable for the last 30 minutes? Oh, he's coming here to help, but I don't think he need... Oh, he needs help. He needs help. I didn't realize that this is all green. Oh, he needs help big time. Man, Antagonist carrying this game like it's nothing. Wait a second. More Shambase coming forward. I would like to see more Siege Workshops from him as well. Because Traction Trebs... Quite nice for the way. I think they're cheaper as well. Yeah, they cost minus 25%. Hmm. 40C for Nerdkex. His Imp as well. Yeah, those Siege Workshops that I wanted to see forward. Antagonist was thinking about them as well, but now suddenly there's Trebs coming out. You know? Classic Pro. Classic Pro's going up to him, man. Props to him. Winchester. Winchester isn't he? Getting closer though. Getting closer, and he is going for dark space. I love that actually. I love that. Oh, panic time. Castle going up. Think he should probably go for the market. Man, Antagonist is ball of military. I don't know how they can deal with all of that. 31 of them. Maybe elite Mamelukes? Maybe? He also has all of these ones as well. So total, on the field, he has 57 Shambase. Where's Mr. Dobson? Where is the villager that put down the Siege Workshop? Where is she? Where is she? Because, like, if I'm selecting all of this... No. These are all his villagers. Mr. Dobson is gonna get defeated, guys. Guys. Let's calm down a bit. Let's calm down a bit because Dark is making traction trebs. And he has fire archers. And there's Onager and Elite Mameluke for the flank. Yes, his other flank is pushing deep in dark space. But their pocket is about to be defeated. Yeah, but that's a Siege Workshop and an Onager. I select all. I have 34. plus 9. 43. All of his villagers are here. No shame for Dobson. Not this game. Not this game. Game number 2 is going to SalzZ. Yeah. Quick maths. Quick maths. I think we're moving to Black Forest next. Exactly 100 Shambay. Not more. Not less. S&M 34, we're not having that conversation again. Also, Janosh is not a native English speaker. No spelling mistakes. Shaming. Stop it. Get help. It came up organically. Does organically count as I brought it up? When Daniela calls him by his full name. Yeah. I do call him sometimes by his full name, but he doesn't seem... He's not even flinching. Oops. He's not very impressed when I'm calling him by his full name. Statistics, economy. Yeah, but I'm not really sure that I know how to... Oh my lord, what is this? What did I even pressed on, dude? Tab, so the slung antagonist. Okay, but Arbase, you have to tell me how. Because I was looking in-game. Where's Arbase? Arbase! I have a question. Masters of Arena tournament still happens? Not anymore. Sorry, yes. So I was checking for that in-game. Like, I was keeping an eye on the trade before the... before Imp. Now, if I'm going... Wait. Let me go back to casting scene. If I'm going to eco, receive send, I do see 1,000 sent, 2,600. I know 1,000 received. Sorry. Wait, how does this work? What did antagonist do with 600? I guess he just sold. That's taxes. Is it tribute fee? Ah, okay, yeah. I guess it makes sense for it to be tribute fee. Does that skill when you move back in capture age? I see what you mean. Yeah, but for instance, how do I... Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. Because right now they're all in Castle Age, right? Uh-huh. It makes sense. It makes sense. So I just moved this behind before Imp. Before Imp. 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 Antagonist is Imp at the second. And still 0-0. Nice! We're all good. No slinging shenanigans. You are during the live events, you are the most socially adjusted caster. Thanks for leveling up the team. Wait, what does that mean? Because I engage with chat a lot. There's a pretty plain explanation. That's both a blessing and a curse to me. Because I do actively work into improving my casting and to improve overall as a caster. And sometimes I miss important aspects of the games because I get not only baited, but let's just say engaged with the chat. It started from me not even ever dreaming of being a caster or streaming on Twitch this game. Like I started to stream this game to 3 of my friends on Twitch, and my channel just naturally and organically grew. So to me, I'm just hanging out with my friends. Like I continued to stream and to pursue this because that's the aspect that I love the most, being able to talk to other people, to socialize. And I think with cutting that aspect, I don't think my stream would be anything. You know, like I don't know, if you cut me the connection that I have with people, we can talk about this some other time because I really need really quick to say that Burmese, Saracens, and the Wu lost. Chop 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 chop. Where the hell are even the Wu? Because they started the game. War on the other side, of course, with Wei and Vietnamese. Turks lost. Okay. Arena was lost. Black Forest next, and on Black Forest we have action usually. Yo, what's up, Carfen? Vitality is invited, or we'll play the qualifiers? We'll play the qualifiers. You're no more in person. Yeah, I gotta tell you guys that what you... I want to say what you see is what you get. You don't see me right now, but sometimes I do stream with a camera. What you hear is what you get. I mean, I don't know. Maybe other people that met me in person can disagree. I don't know. But I'm trying my best to be my true, honest self. I am not like trying to pretend to be someone that I'm not. I get, the hiding behind the streaming personality and all of that, but I'm not planning to do this forever. Like I said, this wasn't planned or anything. Just organically happened. Great job at the Brazilian land. Next land you will join will be the Hamburg one, right? Not that I know of. I didn't hear anything about that yet. So I'm just... Well, I kind of talked to them, but I don't know. What I talked to them sounded to be more of a like, I'm sorry, but you're not going kind of discussion. I don't know. Might have been wrong. Anyway. Game number 3, we have Black Forest. Let's go. Flanks. We have Nerfcax playing as the Malay. Facing Dark playing as the Koreans. 2 villagers forward with Loom. Scout dead. Scout dead makes things a tiny bit more difficult. Pushes those walls a tiny bit more in the back. Nerfcax will try maybe to contest those. He sent a 3rd villager, but that's already too late. That's already too late. He's gonna have to move them at the top. Actually, at the top, she's doing work already. Oh, she's fine. She's fine. She's even taking those 3 boars. And we have another fight at the top, by the way, between the other flanks, which are Classic Pro and Matobsky. Lithuanian starting with extra food. They can send more villagers right away. Technically, should win the Vil fight. Even taking these 2 boars, that's actually fantastic. Classic Pros playing against Bengalis, only getting Loom now. Matomsky being a tiny bit too greedy here. It feels like he's gonna be pushed back with his walls. Oh wow, that's a whole lot more villagers coming from Classic Pro. This is a mess, guys. Like, this is not even. This is a mess. This is a mess. This is a mess. This is a mess. She can't tap. Oh, there we go. This is still open. No. No. Why is this not open? Ah, okay, because of this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting extremely excited here because I like watching Black Forest, and I can say that maybe I know a thing or two about it. So I'm excited to see this matchup. Oh, the wolf wants some action. There's a lot of pressure on red right now because, so from what people are telling me, red is Barl's first pick for Rage Forest, which is going to happen, I think, this month. Oh, don't be greedy, Dark. Don't be greedy. No one likes someone that's greedy. Wait a second. Wait a second. Here comes Nerve. Oh. Wait a second. Wait a second. That's what happens when the scout dies and the opponent's scout still stays. And now, red closes that wall, traps Dark in, and Dark is 2 villagers down. Man, claps in the chat for my boy, Nerf Gags. Just claps in the chat. Please. 3 boars secured as well, by the way. He's going to try to kind of like get away from all of this trap. Oh man, just villagers pathing is something else. At the top, however, Matomsky was walled in his face. 2 villagers should respectfully chop chop on the other side. No, literally chop chop. Classic Pro getting away with some boars. Well, with 1 boar left. I think Matomsky was greedy and took the rest. As a lake, those berries are absolutely atrocious, but hey, it is what it is. Lake for his opponent as well. So, actually we have 2 lakes versus 2 lakes. Pockets get 1 each. Feels like if you're antagonist, respectfully, you just simply don't trust Classic Pro. And you come forward and you wall yourself here and here because this was all messy. This seems all super open and feels like your lake might be exposed eventually. I mean, it goes the same with Mr. Dobson, but Mr. Dobson can't just like wall this entire thing off. It's too many resources. Oh, I completely missed what happened here. I think Dark sent 2 villagers and killed those 2 boars. Oh my god. He killed those 2 boars. So red doesn't take them. That was actually nicely played. Guys, I think Dark has an advantage in this tunnel. Because when you have a tunnel like this... Okay, sure, he can just like be walled behind, but you see, he's closer to red space. Okay, is someone feudal? Who's gonna be the fastest to feudal? Matomsky with Lithuanians. Barracks is up. It's going to be, what, a Membrush? Minotaur Marchers? Oh, Malay all the way from the other flank are coming to dock this. Okay, okay. Tower and militias. Now, what do we have here? We have a barracks and probably... Okay, we're gonna have more walls. Oh no, you can put... Is this a straggler? Why did Classic Pro delete that? What? What? Okay, okay, antagonist. I'm telling you, now it's your time to bring villagers to wall for your life. Probably was an accidental, like I can't explain it otherwise. He's gonna come forward, dock this, wall that out. Honestly, they just go and wall this out. If we're being honest. Just wall Classic Pro out so you can defeat him. So, well, Celts defeat him because Celts are gonna come forward with Siege. Man at Arms is in, Tower is there as well. There's only, there were 4 militias. One is down already. Man at Arms coming in, but, oh, homie's running away. Yeah, Matomsky is docking, all of that. Range coming forward, probably, as well. I would expect a range. And again, I would also expect him to go and wall here. Here and here. Isolate the pocket. Dark is trying to put pressure onto this side. There's just going to be stone walls from Nerf Kegs. With melee. Stone walls. Nice, 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 nice. Stone walls here needed as well. 2 villagers have to go. Classic Pro's going to wall his pocket. Also, I do see that Classic Pro cancel Men at Arms because he has archers. I don't mind that. I still don't see a range from Matomsky. Maybe he thinks he's done enough damage. Look at the pockets. Antagonist is already up, but no military at all. No stable, no siege workshop. In moments like this, it feels like it's clear that Mr. Dobson is going to come forward with a siege workshop on his own. He's done so much damage, they just want to kill Classic Pro. Classic Pro is forever stuck in Feudal Age. And the thing is, as the pocket, as antagonist, you kind of have to see forward. You kind of have to expect that. He's putting down a 40C instead of this. This wood should have been a workshop. Because now, Classic Pro is just going to die. And the thing is, you can say, whatever, he's going to hold for as long as possible. And I'm going to make a stable. And go forward with knights. By the time all of that is going to happen, Matomsky is going to be Castle Age, sorry. And Matomsky is going to have monks on the field. Matomsky is going to have Lithuanian monks on the field. And that's not going to be pretty. Hey, Attire, how's it going? Thank you so much for your prime. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, thank you. Did we just delete? Ah, okay, okay. We're making a stone wall behind that because I thought we deleted a stone wall to make an outpost and just leave it there. Okay, well, the range from Dark turned out to be quite useless. Here comes Castle Age from Classic Pro. Are we actually gonna be able to pull this off here? I don't know. Here comes the Scorpion. Matomsky's resources, how are they looking like? Needs more farms. A market. A blacksmith. You know, the buildings. And he could go up soon. Classic Pro, 100 stone in the bank. That's about it. Villagers dying like flies. And double stable. Now, double stable when you have 5 on food. Doesn't work great, isn't it? Feels like you can even send a ram on the TC if you bring the Scorpion close enough to range the villagers trying to engage. Dobson, by the way, doesn't even have loom. I think he might be trying to do that. He's going for the dock, actually, which is actually really, really funny. I think if he sends the ram on the TC, he denies it. There's the stables, too. Couple of scouts. Might be annoying. Villager coming forward to repair. No spears here. Matomsky kind of left all that siege unprotected. This was not the greatest. Dock might go down. Yeah, that was not great from Matomsky. Matomsky will now have to make a couple of spears at least, at the very least, to deal with all of that. And monasteries. 1-2 monasteries to fight against the monks. Not good game awareness here. Yeah, they just didn't stay together, and you can't just leave all that unprotected. And here comes antagonist with knights, like predicted. But again, like these two vills should put 1-2 monasteries down immediately from behind the walls, because right now they lost the position. They lost the momentum. Really well played from Classic Pro and Antagonist. What's happening here? Rocket cards from the Koreans. Nerfkex. Nerfkex is going to plan to defend with the Mangonel. And he has a nice little fish boom here. 3 TCs, 3 dogs, fish boom. That might be threatened by all this military coming forward. I would expect antagonist coming forward with a... Or actually, not even antagonist. Classic Pro. Make a siege workshop of his own. Somewhere here. Or here. There we go. Double monastery is needed because, yeah, nerf kegs. Otherwise, loses all his food eco. Four TCs from Matovsky. From Lithuanians, you can get some extra food whenever you put down a TC as well. Mr. Dobson has quite a nice little fish boom here. 4 TCs as well. Has a couple of farms. Probably struggling with the wood income. There we go. An armored elephant. Again, would probably really like another siege workshop. From Matovsky, maybe. Kinda dealing with everything what's happening behind the walls. Redemption coming in. I think Classic was expecting it. Okay, so then probably would just like monks and atonement from Matovsky as soon as he sees those monks. Best unit, honestly, against Bengalis, because their monks are way more tanky. 3 extra armor, both pierce and melee. Nice micro there from Nerve. Really, really nice micro. Fifth dog from Dobson. It's a tiny bit overkill when you have a couple of farms as well, but hey, there's atonement. Only getting fish lines now. Probably needs another lumber camp at some point. All in all, you know, really well played from Nocturna as well. They're 35 pop ahead. Yeah, also Slavs probably don't want to be too much on fish. Going up to the next stage, here comes Men-at-Arms. Upgrade is going to be champions from Slavs. Družina champs, why not? Classic Pro kind of going back a tiny bit there. Trying to snipe some monks with the archers. Got 2 conversions, let's go. Waiting for atonement as well. Villagers coming forward. A lot of barracks. Okay. Champion SO is going to be... Yes, sir. In the meantime, he's going to put a castle at the bottom as well. Trying to hold against whatever shenanigans Malay are planning, because Malay are also going up to the next stage with stone in the queue for a castle. Castle in defense from Mr. Dobson. He is going up to the next stage as well. He is going to be considerably behind. Here is going to be a champion versus champion and siege fiesta. Castle tiny bit too forward, especially knowing that your opponent is imp already. Onager is in the queue. This, all of this, no. This has to be stone walls. And not 1 row. 5 rows. It's not gonna matter because Onager's gonna come in soon as well. But at least it stops stops this temporarily. Arbalesters, bomber cannons from Malay. Gonna try to push into Koreans. Koreans can go up soon. Koreans can just defend against that with Yupsong guard towers eventually. Still has some while to go up until all of that. Oh, this is tragic, man. He's even ignoring all of this. He's just gonna cut and go straight to the pocket. The pocket has some time to build. Ooh, Scorpions and Onagers going full siege. Redemption coming in from Matomsky as well. Trying to go for the Onager, but yeah. We'll have to send the monks here at the bottom. It's a lot of monks from Matomsky. I don't know how his monk micro is. But we're gonna see really soon. Arbalester from Nerf Kegs. There's gonna be a lot of vills. All the forward vills from yellow dead. Red is in. Going to try to make a couple of trebs to push antagonist's castle. And how is the Onager doing? Well, the Onager got to Mr. Dobson's base. Heavy Scorpion is in. Probably couldn't afford Siege Engineers just yet. Siege Engineers is not in yet. Castle is there. Only two-handed swordsman in the queue. Champions are just going to clean house. There's no Onager. There's no anything. They're just... Mr. Dobson is not going to survive. All of this is Nerfkek's eco. He's going to try to convert 1 dogs, 2 dogs maybe even. Oh god. Oh god. Onager is taking no prisoners. What's happening here? Nerfkex is going to be on the timer, but yeah, medium warship coming in for Nerfkex. He has to now fight here. Has to make galleys in this pond. He can't... I don't think he can garrison the docks. I'm not 100% sure. I can check that, but I think it was voted that you cannot garrison the docks. This is tough. This is tough because this is all of their food eco. The tournament rule. Yeah, it was voted by the players. Like there was a poll for the players. How do they want the situation on Black Forest to be? Because as far as I know, even in Rage Forest, I think they're not big fans of garrisoning the docks. Yeah, only for Black Forest. Only for Black Forest. Because, like, it takes a lot of the maps. Uniqueness, maybe? Those will no longer shoot arrows, and fishing ships cannot be regarrisoned into the... Exactly, yeah. Yep. Onager. Coming for Matomsky. No, not for Matomsky, sorry, for Nerf Kex. Like I said, keep with... Does he have Yoop Song? He does. Ranges everything, basically. Ranges the bomber cannons. Doesn't range the traps. Oh no! Don't block yourself with that. Also, the Onager can just be used not to do all of this. Onager can be used to cut the wood. Exactly. Now we're going. Now we're going. He's a one man. He's a one man against 3 players. Can Yellow and Matovsky stop all of this? As one antagonist is just pouring at them. He has 44 champions, 30 more in the queue. If they just can buy time for red, sure, that would be great. Because like antagonist right now has to react at home. This Onager, where is the Onager? It died? No! Oh my god, there's so many vills that could die here. The Onager can cut straight into antagonist's base. Nerf Kex is playing Champions League here. He's giving even the other side ranges and arbalesters. What a champ, man. What a champ. Block printing coming in for exactly 5 monks. That's most of Matomsky's military, along with the 2 converted archers and the 2 converted champions. He can cut with trap, sure, but oh mama. That hit is coming in for the Slavs. Has enough wood in the bank. Need to be careful to not lose all of those to the castle. Nerf Kex is focusing on so many places right now. Dark is still, you know, kind of isolated here. Well, Red is all over the map. Red even lost all of his food eco. Siege engineers coming in for him. That castle will probably be gone soon. And can fit 2 more traps. No, he was shooting his own traps. Oh, I would like to see a Vil forward to build a siege workshop. There she was. But this is an issue, homies. This is an issue that he cannot address right now. Not 1, but 2 castles forward from Classic Pro. Oh my god. Matomsky ran villagers, so he is not going to be defeated. Does he have Druzhina? Yeah, okay, he does. Because, like, if those get in here, that's going to be tough. Nope. Snipe the traps at least, but still very much annoying. Good awareness here to address Dark's shenanigans. A really nice play from Red. Man, I'm honestly impressed. Issue is that they're getting into Yellow's base. And Nerf Kex kind of did, you know, some damage to Green, some damage to Dark, but I mean, he took damage himself, while Classic Pro, other than the shaky Feudal Age, was untouched this whole game. And he's just like alone fighting all of this. Like, look at this. He has 41 military out of 60 total. 60 total. Double the military almost from Team SalzZ. More pop as well. More eco. 100 more eco. It's tough. It's tough. Antagonist is pushing convincingly on this side. And they're getting to the trade as well. They had started trade. Now Dobson has to remake all of his siege workshops, blocking all the trade along with that single house. And Wait, let's hear it for Team SalzZ. They were the favorite of this set, and it was a clean 3-0 in a best of 5. They're gonna move forward in the bracket, and in the round 2, they might actually face Nocturna A. Nocturna A is going to be playing versus CNZS3. Oh man, SalzZ from Nocturna to Nocturna. I actually expected this matchup to be more one-sided towards SalzZ, but games were good. I look forward to seeing Nocturna B in the second qualifier. They are fun to watch. Mia? I think so too. I think if not for Division 1, they're definitely gonna make the Division 2. Like, they're a good team. And I think Nocturna A will see that, but Nocturna A might even make the first division. Nocturna A is a very good team as well. 50 Arbalesters, 42 Heavy Scorpions, love to see it. 29 Monks, love to see it. Okay, let me see really quick. A couple of things. Military antagonist, 448 units killed to 246 units lost. Society as well. Look at this. Army High, Nerf Kex. Man, what a champ. I'm honestly impressed with Nerf Kex. I haven't been hanging around in the Rage Forest Discord for a long time, nor have I played or casted. 1 second. Oh, I need to sneeze. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I haven't casted in a long while, but I'm telling you, I'm impressed with his playstyle. Let's just check this really quick. Is he someone imp? Who was imp? Nerf Kex. Sent. But where is Nerf Kex? I think he was one of these, right? Yeah, no. All good. All good. He's only 19 years old. These youngsters. APM check. Classic Pro showing off. Classic Pro absolutely showing off. Okay, guys. That was the second set of the qualifiers. We're going to take a second here and actually look at the brackets. What does this mean? When are the next matches, etc., etc. But yeah, like Stefan said, next set is tonight, 6:30 p.m. EDT. That's 10:30 GMT/UTC. It's not middle of the night, but yeah, maybe middle of the night for some countries. I do agree with that. It's from the same bracket as well, so I think that's going to be a very nice game to watch. We had Seed 6 versus Seed 36, so definitely Onimaru Barbetacos favorited there. But hey, I think it's still going to be a nice game to watch. That's going to be in approximately 5 hours from now. Kind reminder, everything that you want to learn about the tournament, about the brackets, the qualifiers, the schedule. You go to brackets, boom, schedule here. You're gonna be covering it. I am going to cover absolutely every single game of the qualifiers, as long as they don't overlap. If they overlap, I'm going to do recorded games of on one of the sets that overlaps the other one. For now, I will, however, do want to go offline because yesterday I was casting a set that was a banger. This one, Seed 19 versus Seed 22. It was quite close. The games were bangers, and my stream crashed in the middle of it. So I want to put all that video together and try to upload it on YouTube today. I'm not sure if it's going to upload today, at least tomorrow morning. I want people to see that matchup. So I'm going to have to be working on that. And I'm going to try to upload this set that I just casted on YouTube as well. Everything will be covered on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for the support. I am streaming on YouTube as well right now, so if you guys prefer that, there's also that. I'm trying to grow my community on YouTube. So if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so because it helps me. I'm trying to build a community there as well. And yeah, I'm going to edit all the videos and throw them there just to have them. And if people missed on one of the series, they can check it out. I'll see you guys in 5 hours. Please keep an eye on the schedule. Everything that is going to happen is going to appear here in the schedule in the upcoming matches. Like I said, I'm going to be cover all of them. Probably a whole lot of other casters will as well. I saw T90 casted today. I saw Mem casted today. So again, props to them for covering the tournament and offering some exposure, of course. And right now, I'm going to go offline and continue working on it. I'm going to be raiding T90. So make sure you guys are nice. And I'll see you in 5 hours, okay? I'll be here casting the next matchup. He's about to stop. No. He's going offline. No! Cancel raid. Mr. Llama, I kept reading Mr. Llama. Is Mem stopping as well? Casting pro games. No, Mem's not stopping. I'm raiding Mem, okay? I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in 5 hours. Bye-bye. Love you. Enjoy your Sunday. Gabi, yeah, Gabi would have been a very good idea. But I'm also looking to raid other casters because I was casting. And I think casters should help each other and work more with each other. And I'm going to throw member a raid today. And I'm going to raid Gabi in the next coming days. Bye-bye.